My friends, the Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. While Jesus was going through a field of grain on a Sabbath, his disciples were picking the heads of grain, rubbing them in their hands, and eating them. Some Pharisees said, "Why are you doing what is unlawful on the Sabbath?" Jesus said to them in reply, "Have you not read what David did when he and those who were with him were hungry? How he went into the house of God, took the bread of offering, which only the priests could lawfully eat, ate of it, and shared it with his companions? Then he said to them, 'The Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath.'" The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Common understanding of how the Gospels developed usually presumes that St. Mark's Gospel was written first, earliest, right around the time of the fall of the temple in Jerusalem, the destruction of the temple, and that Matthew and Luke had access to Mark's Gospel as they were writing their Gospels. And so St. Luke, drawing from this passage of Jesus and the disciples walking through the field of grain on the Sabbath, shortens the story, which is hard to do because Mark's versions are usually pretty short. But he shortens the story but gives it a particular spin. Consistent with the rest of Luke's gospel, he has it focus on a sharing, a meal sharing, a sharing of food that has a particular Eucharistic flavor to it. David, in Mark's gospel, ate of the bread of offering from the temple that was only lawful for the priests to eat because he and his companions were hungry. Luke inserts the word took. David took the bread of offering, ate of it, and shared it with his companions, just as Jesus took the bread, gave thanks, broke it, and shared it with his companions. This Eucharistic prefiguring of the Last Supper, of what Jesus does for us every time we celebrate the Mass together, is a reminder of how central the Eucharist is in our lives, both the celebration of the Eucharist and the receiving of the Eucharist, especially in communion and also in other times of prayer. That gift that God offers us, that allows us to take and to share, to receive what comes as a gift to us, not something that we do or earn ourselves, is a reminder of the strength that comes to us in times of joy and in times of struggle. As St. Paul was struggling with the competition, if you will, the others who were claiming to have fathered his disciples, that competition gives way when we understand the gift that is ours through the faith that is handed on to us. The faith that is a gift from God, but is so often shared and nurtured by our sisters and brothers in the faith, in our families, in our parishes, in our small prayer groups and opportunities to share what the Lord is doing for us. On this feast of St. Gregory the Great, who gave us a wonderful appreciation of the Eucharist, of the Mass, let us call to mind so many people who have touched our lives, have helped our church, and have helped us personally to grow in appreciation of the gift of the body and blood of Christ. Particularly this weekend, as we have our first Friday and first Saturday adoration here at St. Martha today, from after this Mass until 3 p.m. for those who may wish to join us. An opportunity to grow in appreciation of that great gift of God with us, God nourishing us, God strengthening us.